Looking for a man. It's Barco. Gets it out fast. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Well, that play was supposed to go to the outside.
Well, and the defense knew that, too. They saw the sweep right away, got to the outside, understood where the ball was trying to go. Listen, if you put those guys in a cage and you set an edge really hard, make that sweep that's designed where everybody's blocking out wide to go back inside, that's a win for the defense.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence, everything is better.
There he goes! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Barco. Line out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And they'll spread receivers all over the field, 5 wide on 2nd and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, South Florida. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's speed. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. Well, first order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Bean. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
1st and 10 from their own 17. The give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. To the air, it's Barco. using the back as a receiver on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. Got his man on the outside. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it. You practice it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USF. From the shotgun, the inside give. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Throws for the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Got his man quickly. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bulls are on the move. Dropping back, it's Marco. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the right. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls with the 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Back to pass on second down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Cyclones. And they turn it into a defensive score. Just one moment, and all of a sudden the fortunes
position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board, perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. To throw, it's Sparko. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Fires to the big fella. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. He's got him. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, USA.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw, it's Sparko. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grab near the marker, it's Harvey. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
Oh, he missed. The offense changing the play. Toss sweep right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Breaks into the open. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got a man. It's Harvey. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Back to pass, it's Barco. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back has it. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Swings it out to his running back. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback. Touchdown Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And I love this. And if I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good play.
Touchdown, South Florida. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Barco. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Creates a little room. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Plows through the defense. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
To the ground with the back. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.